How are we doing? You good? Fantastic. Well, I'm really excited to share my new art project with y'all. I worked on it for a long time. Thanks for coming. Thanks for being yourself. And thanks for all the artists who touched the stage so far. This has been quite the show. Quite the show. So I have some robots with me. They're going to help me out. But before I do that, I figured, because we talked about it outside for a second, I figured I'd play you a song without the robots. And I need your help on the chorus. A lot of my stuff is not very crowd participation, but this is your moment. This is your big chance. Okay? Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, before I show you the hottest PowerPoint of 2023, I was a high school teacher for a long time. It's got to be a PowerPoint. So this is what I did. But this song is about touring, and I'm on the road right now. I live in New Orleans, and yeah, I'll just get into it. But there's a chorus, and I need your help, right? So it goes, I love you, I'll miss you, I'll miss you, be careful, and that's the chorus, right? All right. We're gonna practice on 3. You ready? Yeah. All right. I love you. I love you. I'll miss you. I'll miss you. Be careful. Be careful. Perfect. Like I said, this song is about touring. It's produced by Blueprint. Fuck yeah! Whoa. Well, don't get too excited, because I got a song later where I talk a lot of shit about rhymesayers. Oh no! So I get more love on the road now than I do in my own town. So I'm homeless. I don't mean I'm homeless. I mean I'm home less than I used to be. Have you hit that age where everybody you grew up with is getting married and having kids? Well, my booking agent just called to say he's kicking heroin, and we're barely friends. Fear is emotion and so is failure. But I wish I could have been there for him. Airports are where I feel most at home. It's there more than any other place where people say, I love you, I miss you, be careful, good job, I love you, I miss you, be careful, one more time, I love you, I miss you, be careful, and now whisper it, I love you, I miss you, be careful. I don't get mad, how many people disappear, it's a bad habit, but I've had it for years. Last calendar year, I lost more friends than I could count, and it's weird how disconnected I can get from my talented peers. Out here I'm sleepy and Topeka after the gig, doing a calculus in the back of the car, see how it fits, my tail is cracking apart, Kansas City bound records with Merit tomorrow, and I don't have a place to sleep in this town. I don't have a place to sleep in this town. Who knows, maybe you need to play a metal show in a basement in St. Louis, just to prove you can do it. But to whom? And who cares? Comparison is useless. Why settle when you can pursue your truth? Be you and be ruthless. Even if everybody else thinks it's stupid, go do it. I love you. I miss you. Be careful. One more time. I love you. I miss you. Be careful. Last time. I love you. I miss you. Be careful. Y'all be careful out there. That's what's up. Let's go. Now it's time for my robots. I'm on the road right now. I usually don't dress like I'm wearing pajamas. Oh yeah, I'm good. But sometimes I do when I don't have any more clean clothes. Shout out to doing laundry on the road. Hell yeah. I love that. Thank God when they win, because you have to believe in something bigger than yourself to do anything big. Sometimes you need a little help from your best friend, and he's inside your skin. Take your fingers and press on him. The hardest part about being you is believing in yourself, and you'd be surprised at what might occur if you ask for guidance. Thanks to sawdust and sweat for showing me what the grind is worth. Thanks to death and the growing need to find rebirth. Thanks for more. Thanks for seeing seahorses, chameleons no longer green, and octopi who change their colors when they dream. Sometimes you need a little help from your best friend, and he's inside your skin. Take your fingers and press on him. We're a lot stronger when we're calm. I wish you an extra large movie theater sized bucket of popcorn. Life is alphabet soup, and you were over the canned tomato sauce. Bobbing for apples, flipping pasta letters with your tongue like a boss. And I wish you lived the movie you want to watch. And I hope it has everything you want. So basically, imagine The Wire but underwater. Picture snow crabs as spies and penguins as cops. All of the animals can talk. Even the seaweed and sharks can talk. There's passion and action and love and stop motion animation. A sticky plot filled with dolphin private investigators obsessed with surveillance. The evil villain is an alligator in a bulletproof vest played by Iggy Pop. I wish you live a life that holds your attention. I hope you at least once have a best friend who finishes your sentences. Sometimes you need a little help from your best friend, and he's inside your skin. Take your fingers and press on him. Those are real chicken fingers, y'all. Real chicken fingers.
How were they?
Amazing. I love it. Thanks for hanging out with me. So that one mostly was like pictures and handwriting. This one is made with banana grams. In a past life, you were a monarch butterfly, always on the move, only paused to roost for a night or two. Never learned to be still. So in the life after that, no more sudden flight. And your next go round, you turned into a sloth. And you would learn patience at all costs, but you still spent too much time in the trees. So in your next life, you were destined to be below ground. You became an ant. And this time around, your mission was to become industrious and to work in tandem with others. You were supposed to learn and understand how to be in sync, how to anticipate what the group thinks before they think it. But you hated collaboration. You couldn't stand not standing out. You wanted to shine. So in the next life, you became a traffic light. And you were so unnoticed, only glanced at by motorists. And it seemed mundane at first, but then it occurred to you that you had become a part of the setting. You would finally learn to observe instead of project. You no longer had to be a being, you were now a thing. And all you had to do was stand still. Being a traffic light was like being a fly on the wall of an anthill. There was something familiar about your purpose in this version of life, but you were canceled. A storm with a name came, and that hurricane picked you from your wire like a grape from the vine, and you landed on your side a quarter mile away. And you might become a human in the next life if you have been a good traffic light in this one. And you will come back as a human again, and again, and again. And when you finally get it right, when you figure out the secret balance of compassion and forgiveness, you will die in peace and move on. And then you will come back as the ocean. And at first, you will feel really important. After all, the tide is your breath, and you cover most of the earth. But alone, you don't tell the depth of the whole story, only your small part of it. Look at all the life inside of you. Put all of your heart in it. And look at all the life inside of you. Put all of your heart in it. And look at all the life inside of you. What's up? Y'all doing good? You feeling the robots?
Yeah.
That's what the fuck is. Oh.
AI.
This one, did anybody feel the pressure to like learn some new shit over the pandemic? Like you're like, I gotta learn how to garden or make beats.
I learned how to be happy and I failed.
I want to be happy. You went to Catholic school?
No, I went to grad school.
That's
Oh, you went to graduate school. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Well, this song is about trying to learn some new shit over the pandemic. My buddies and I decided to go halvesies. 3 ways on a masterclass subscription. Listen, my friend Andrew, his jump shot has really improved, even though he's never played basketball. But now, something about his follow through is different. How it's subtle and imaginary, but it's definitely there. And I wonder if all the legitimate astronauts are gonna get pissed after I watch this tutorial and re-enter Earth's gravity without all the jet lag. Neil Armstrong had to work his whole life to one day finally experience zero gravity. And I didn't even go to space camp as a kid, but here I am, swimming through the air of my living room. My man Austin said his souffle game is getting pretty tight.
Yeah!
He said Gordon Ramsay is actually a nice guy. Once you get to know him, Austin's daydreaming about opening a restaurant called Ostentatious when COVID is over. They got this one master class taught by Usher, and I'm thinking I might need some baller-ass dance moves to supplement my dog and pony show, where I parade around my sloppy as hell feelings and encourage other people to take their hearts on walks as well. And my neighbor has started to wash her mail in a bucket with soap and a sponge. And I can't help but wonder which masterclass she's been watching. Y'all come on in. Come on in. We won't bite. Come on in. Tuna salad spiced up with diced pickles is the jazz cabbage for almond crackers. Decided to be a shut-in, but shut-in light, like an alcoholic with an old dude. I can try it out without backsliding further. Next life I'd like to be furrier. My cat Pianos meows in a much lower tone when she's munching on lizard bones. And my neighbor is washing her mail in a bucket when she takes it out of the mailbox. If you're doubting yourself, you're doubting the power of God. And that's not coming from me. That's coming from the treetops that need water, gun, fights under them. Did you forget how to play? How to run to the sprinkler on a hot day? How to play Nintendo in your PJs until you and your friends get hungry and you make mac and cheese and peas and hot dogs for everybody? Or is this when you pick up the habit of playing baseball by yourself in an empty field, only to take a break for yellow Gatorade if you hit the stitches over the pine trees? You're the pitcher and the batter, trying to find peace, begging not to break the one rule you made. You gotta hit a home run before you go home. You gotta hit a home run before you go home. The sun is going down fast, and you're more alone in your house than you are out here on the grass. You gotta hit a home run before you go home. You gotta hit a home run before you go home. What up, what up, what up? Y'all doing good? You like my robots? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So this song is about therapy. Does anybody see a shrink? I'd recommend it, you know, if you're thinking about it. The answer's probably maybe check it out or whatever. Now I talk a lot of shit about therapy. That's why I start with saying I like it. Y'all ready? Okay. It's easier to be a has-been in a pandemic than a right now, cause we can't visit what is life now. It's easier to be a has-been in a pandemic than a right now, cause we can't visit what is life now. I need a word for survivor's guilt, but on a global scale. Gravity is a friend of mine and I know him well. If depression gets so stressful, you feel as if you're having an outer body experience. Seeing yourself from the perspective of the ceiling fan, laying so still in the middle of the day, you really can feel the whole world turning under your bed. And healing is a great idea, but you don't know how right now. I feel you. You want to kill yourself? Cool. you that's been killing you. Depart and in disguise, I can identify. My kink is not asking for help when I need it. Woo! My kink is not asking for help when I need it. My kink is not asking for help when I need it. My kink is not asking for help when I need it. My kink is not asking for help when I need it. Typically still physically ill, not a fan of the doom scroll that hits so hard you feel hungover. Maybe it's the propaganda making you feel a total loss of control, who knows? One thing for sure is fantasizing about your heroes doing drugs together in heaven doesn't help anyone, does it? And I can say this breaks my heart, but it doesn't. It doesn't even touch it. Only numbness. My therapist says he feels like he's talking to a little boy. Visibly annoyed. I'm like, fuck you too. I wanted to be vulnerable, and now this man gerbil is owning me to my face for the cost of a copay. No, thank you. No, thank you. Next time I got some drama waiting, I'ma eat a pomegranate and think about who could be more accommodating to my problems, maybe. Next time I got some drama waiting, I'ma eat a pomegranate and think about who could be more accommodating to my problems,
I
maybe.
got some drama waiting, I'ma eat a pomegranate and think about who would be more accommodating.
I don't know why, but I love chopped and screwed shit. Like Houston stuff, it just holds on to me. Well, y'all, I gotta make a list. Write out all my questions for my therapist. See what the shrinky dink thinks about the air and hair and where I'm at. But don't say it like that. Dismissive language minimizes the impact taking care of mental health can't provide. You can't repair despair, wow. Also attacking the healing process. That's not fair to yourself, and it lacks common sense. It's false hope to be like, bring on the shrinkle dinkle. I'm ready to steady my wiggle and expect to get legit results. You get out what you put in, so get hardy instead of heady. If you want to cope with being an adult, and I know partly you feel like chocolate pudding that can't congeal, but you can heal, you can solidify. You don't have to be a puddle if you don't want to. It shouldn't be this much trouble for you to love you. Quit the vibe is easier said than done, and you feel needier than anyone, and eventually you will succumb to what lungs do, and keep breathing and treat even the smallest bit of air like it's a gift. You've never been great at giving yourself the space to take praise or accept kindness without minimizing it, and you don't need a reason to exist. You just do. And if you knew what it took to get you in this body on this journey, you wouldn't be so quick to want to quit so awfully early. Thank y'all so much. So, let me give a shout out to capitalism real quick. I know it's crushing us all, but it is how you're like, fuck money! It's true, fuck money, but the way you can really show money who the bitch is you go over there and buy some merch. I got shirts that say, "You are the truth, let your eyes adjust," which is the name of this project that I'm playing now. It's not released yet. It's only on pre-order, and you can find it in my Instagram bio, which is Jonathan Brown Music. But you can find it at jonathanbrownmusic.com. And none of this shit is released, but you can film it if you want. What'd you say? I'm sorry.
I love your stop motion.
Oh, thank you.
They're good.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. I worked on this for a really long time, and I wasn't
bet.
sure
They're good.
if people would get motion sickness by watching it. All right, well, it's come to that time in the set where I talk a bunch of shit. What am I gonna do first?
How about the Cowboys?
Okay. He's not okay, we could do that. We could, I'm sorry, I'm so ADD. I was like, what's my name again? She just interrupted me and I can't remember who the fuck I was. I'm sorry. It happens. All right, I'm gonna do this and I want to apologize before I start because I want to let you know and you and everybody here, I want to let you know, like sincerely, from the bottom of who I am, I apologize if this hurts your feelings. I don't mean to upset you. We don't have to agree on everything. We can think different things and we can come together in the middle. No, I need to apologize for what I'm about to say. Here we go.
Give it to us.
Do you have that one? Do you have that one bigoted friend on Facebook? Let's call him the canary in the white supremacy coal mine. The one who makes you look for signs of impending race riots and you want to delete him and you think you should, but you keep him around for the greater good. Well, I think it's time to let that dude go. And I don't mean unfriend him. I mean you have to go to his house. Oh my God. Okay, I'm sorry. I totally fucked that all the way up. The light got my face and I got my ADD heavy. And I'm gonna run it back. I'm gonna run it back. I got confused. I did the big scary song and I got confused in the middle of it. Here we go.
How's it going?
Here we go. God damn it. Do you have that one bigoted friend on Facebook? Let's call him the canary in the white supremacy coal mine. The one who makes you look for signs of impending race riots and you want to delete him and you think you should, but you keep him around for the greater good. How else are you going to learn if Confederate reenactors are coming to your town unless you're Facebook friends with a clown who defends them? Well, I think it's time to let that dude go. And I don't mean unfriend him. I mean you have to go to his house and kill him. You just gotta have a threesome with him first and snap pics to establish a motive. Blackmail is the motivational speaker of scare tactics. You gotta twist this narrative around so many times it breaks your wrist because those hospital records are gonna make it look like self-defense. Fuck the police. I don't make the rules. Fuck the police. Even if your uncle is a cop, you have to go to his house and fuck your uncle. While his wife watches from a safe distance and takes pictures. Because you gotta make this look like an accident. Okay. I said it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I don't think you gotta apologize.
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry.
I'm sorry.
Fuck the police. Why the fuck are you sorry? Don't be sorry.
Okay.
Don't apologize.
Okay.
Don't be sorry.
I'm not gonna apologize. Okay. Y'all are terrible. I love you.
Don't be.
Stop it. All right, this one's really fast. I'm gonna try to keep over there. I gotta rap fast on this one.
Let's go!
So on average, the size of dad dicks has decreased significantly since the 1980s. If you ever peed in one of those long troughs at a baseball stadium when you were a child, and you caught a glimpse of all of those warthogs in your periphery, try to understand that those dicks were not exactly massive, but compared to your 7-year-old Hot Wheel, those dogs appeared to be Mack trucks. The memory is false. It is not real. It was your perspective that let you get upset at the girth of those needles. You can let it go now. God is nowhere. God is now here. Look at what a difference a space can make. God is nowhere. God is now here. Look at what a difference a space can make. Narrative has a way of comforting us. A beginning, middle, and end gives us a little bit of a friend to lean on when nothing makes sense. Context doesn't just inform the meaning, context is the meaning. There's no easy conclusion gluing cause and effect together anymore. No thread to pull through, no nugget of truth to support the moral of the story you need to believe to breathe. But now, the details of parables are just seashells and werewolves. No child finds a ride home with a click of the heels. No magic beans, no kiss from a prince will wake you up from this bad dream. God is nowhere, God is now here. Look at what a difference a space can make. God is nowhere, God is now here. Look at what a difference a space can make. Meanwhile, I'm trying really hard not to be that guy. who sends his friends links to obscure jazz in the middle of the night with a message that reads fast forward to 6 minutes and 23 seconds and listen, but like really listen. Do you see what I'm hearing? To some people all jazz is obscure, but to me all obscure is jazz. To some people all jazz is obscure, but to me all obscure is jazz. Whenever I don't understand the plan, I like to imagine the universe is taking a solo that is so far out it lost me. I'll catch back up on the bridge. Whenever I feel totally out of touch, I pretend Haitian Fight Song by Charles Mingus is playing super loud, and whatever's happening will continue to unfold. It would probably be best if I let go of the need to control everything and listen, but like really listen. God is nowhere, God is now here. Look at what a difference a space can make. God is nowhere, God is now here. Look at what a difference a space can make. Yo, this is a really fun show. I'm having a good time. Are y'all doing okay? We're having a good fucking time. This is fucking great.
We get fucking down in Texas. Awesome.
This is the shit.
Where are you from?
I'm from New Orleans.
Yeah.
Yay! And I drove all the way here. So another shout out to my merch. If you want to help me get to the next city, I'm playing Little Rock tomorrow. I got hats that say aggressively vulnerable and shirts that say I love you, I miss you, be careful, and vinyl records, and a vinyl record on pre-order. Support the art. Here we go. Here we go. This one's called You Are the Truth. The truth. You are the truth. And the truth is so far beyond time that all of it happens at once. Death is just. Death is just the end of. You didn't save your breath, you place your bet, collect your prize. Time will grind the tallest mountain into sand. Whatever's next, you earn your spot. You cast your lot, you did the best you could with what you got. Whatever's death is a stepping stone that's in the way of God. Death is a deadbolt that's been afraid to lock. It's temporary and it's permanent. It's permanent and it's temporary and it's already happened. And it'll happen again, and it'll happen to your family and friends, and then it's a race against the clock. It's the top-notch reason most humans are broken-hearted. It's a stopwatch we assume has already started. And now we switch tempos. The other side is nothing but love and light, and past and future don't exist, or they exist, but at the same time, concurrently. And you can pick whichever seems more meaningful to lean towards. What is time but a question of trajectory, without a past and a future to reference? Always has no direction, but you do, and you are the truth. And the truth is so far beyond time that all of it happens at once. You are the truth, and the truth is so far beyond time that all of it happens at once. Death is a metaphor for wind and rain, for the thrill of getting close, and the hungry freedom that only comes from distance, for setting forth on the journey home, for letting go of the need to control. And now we switch tempos. Hey! Time will grind the tallest mountain into sand. Whatever's next, you earn your spot. You cast your lot. You did the best you could with what you got. Whatever's left is pressure for the pearl. But pearls are not made through pressure. Oysters invent them as a defense mechanism. What do? Pressed with irritation. I don't want to waste time, but I'm lazy. I don't want time to waste me. Maybe I'm on my oyster biz, turning boisterous noise into big ass glitter. Night after night, rising and falling with the tides, doing the best I can inside my shell to make something beautiful, one layer at a time. Y'all want to live together?
Yeah, I used to book him at my venue. Like,
anywhere.
I think.
Thank you so very much. You mean the world to me.
Yeah.
Let's get an apartment together. It won't be weird unless you make it weird.
I'll make it weird. I will.
Swear to God I love you more than peanut butter loves jelly.
She said she was on her way.
More than peanut butter wants to be individual peanuts again.
Okay. Okay, I feel like I should just do 2 more and then get out of your hair. Because I'm really excited about hearing every other artist who's going to touch this stage tonight. And I want to stick around and check y'all out. And I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for having me tonight. I'm trying to think of what to end on.
Fuck the police!
Well, okay.
Coming straight from the underground.
Okay. Okay.
Even if they're penguins. Why were the cute animals fuzz? All the cute animals were fuzz.
Even if the penguins. Okay. So this one is a little sad.
Okay.
I write sad things. I wonder how long this mic cord is. I just bought it today because in Topeka, Kansas, my mic cord went out. A fusion of space and time, fortunate to leave a trace of files and vowels and smiles behind. I feel a type of way, but I'm not sure which. Either I'm gonna death my own fake or fake my own death. So what if I rip all my fingernails off with my teeth and scribble in this journal while I sit in the middle seat like a psychopath on a flight back from the Carolinas? What's behind us is in front of us. In due time, what's in front of us will succumb to dust. I'm riding dirty on a flying struggle bus. This moment is all you get. Give a fuck if it's all you got to give. How else you gonna learn? Instead of grieving the human being you could have been, become him, or become her, or become dirt. Taste the same to the worms. I'm an illusion. A fusion of space and time, fortunate to leave a trace of files and vowels and smiles behind. So before the song, I went out there and tried to rap. It didn't work as well as it does in here. How is my nephew so happy? While all the adults gathered around him are so sad. How does a 3-year-old have it all figured out? I've been on my born alone, die alone bullshit again, defending the bully pulpit, wondering if I even have friends. And I always think about sending you flowers, but I never do. And I can be better to you, but I can say that about everybody else too. You ever feel like a grain of sand in the same Mandela on hollow ground? When the wind shifts, you're now a ghost, erased. It can go from I'm okay, I'm fine, to I'm a burden, and it would be better if I was gone in the time it takes to pull up a song on YouTube. I'm an illusion, I'm an illusion, I'm an illusion, I'm an illusion. A fusion of space and time, fortunate to leave a trace of files and vowels and smiles behind. On days where my mind hates me. Lately, what it's they saying is, I try to remember my current state is an illusion, and we are spinning through space on a pale blue dot. And it's okay if you get dizzy and confused and fail at truth or God, or fail to spot magic when it happens. Every moment of every minute is spilling over with brilliance if you're willing to go slow enough to notice it. Although we know witnessing stillness is difficult while in motion. You can bring a thimble or a bucket to the ocean. The ocean doesn't give a fuck. Most of us don't ask for what we need, because if we got it, but we still felt empty, we have to acknowledge we don't even begin to know what it is we need. Most of us don't ask for what we need, because if we got it and we still felt empty, we have to acknowledge we don't even begin to know what it is we need. I'm an illusion, a fusion of space and time, fortunate to leave a trace of files and vowels and smiles behind. All right, y'all, last one. Thank you so much for having me. This has been really fun. Okay, do y'all have any questions or comments or concerns or suggestions or input or feedback? You're like, play the good one.
It's Texas, you gotta go hard.
You gotta go hard.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
Any kind of art.
well. Okay. We can do that. All right, do y'all know what next Tuesday is?
Oh, I do.
Next Tuesday is a holiday. I don't know if y'all heard about this one.
Singles Awareness Day.
It's
Is that it?
It's pretty close. It's pretty close to that. Y'all be mindful about next Tuesday because it's coming up, and it is a holiday, and I wrote a song about it. I thought I would share it with you. It's Toxic Positivity Tuesday, y'all. That's what next Tuesday is. My life coach has a life coach who wakes up in the middle of the night and goes and writes poems about me. And I know this because I found this poem, the one you're reading now, about me, crumpled up in a ball in a trash can behind a standing desk like he threw it for target practice. Don't ask me why I'm going through my life coach's trash can. One life coach's trash can is another life coach's ashram. And I'm that motherfucker with his hands in a waste bin, rifling through the trash of a man who wants to take me on the hero's journey. What if I told you I thought Joseph Campbell was the dude who first canned soup? And I'm just looking for a receipt that proves my life is coachable. I don't have to eat like a goldfish, I can know when I'm full. Domino's keeps texting me coupons. I'm trying to be strong, I'm folding though. Who's wrong is a question I stopped asking a long time ago.
You're falling apart today, you can build back better tomorrow.
It's Toxic Positivity Tuesday, y'all. You gotta rise and grind. Get your shine on, even if you're crying inside. It's Toxic Positivity Tuesday, y'all. You gotta rise and grind and get your shine on, even if you're crying inside. Let the whole world know you are no man to be pushed around. You're gonna crush today like a coke can. Look at you now. When one door closes, dog, the backwards God looks out the window and wants to chase the ball. You are the ball, all caked in future dog slash God slobber. Lean into the spit or lay down in it and resist the urge to scratch. If you want to hatch your inner petri dish of God's fleas, it's Toxic Positivity Tuesday. You gotta rise and grind. You gotta leave those pesky negative vibes behind. And don't sweat the small stuff, especially the fleas. Fleas are very small. And if you do sweat the small stuff, wear a tracksuit so you look good. Balled up in your dread and anxiety like a threatened spider. Your mind is broken so your heart can open. When it's time for affirmations, don't say them silently. Be so loud. Your neighbor moves out. It's Toxic Positivity Tuesday, y'all. You gotta rise and grind. You gotta get your shine on and crush the day like it's a coke can. Let the whole world know you don't need anybody to hold your hand. It's Toxic Positivity Tuesday, y'all. You gotta rise and grind and get your shine on even if you're crying inside. It's Toxic Positivity Tuesday, y'all. You gotta rise and grind and get your shine on even if you're crying inside. Thank y'all so much. My name is Jonathan Brown, and this has been a pleasure. I appreciate y'all. So I'm gonna take a second and just pack up all my robots. But again, if you would like to support the art, it's right over there. And you can get a shirt or some vinyls and send me to the next city with gas in my tank. It's been a blessing to be here for y'all. Thanks for letting me live my dreams. I love y'all.